Om Shanti. Good evening. Welcome to Insperience. Taking some time to have an experience of my inner world in experience. If this is your first time to the session, we welcome you to experiment with keeping your eyes open. Perhaps challenging to begin with, but you will thank yourself in the future. I want to learn to experience a qualitative sense of myself, which is independent of certain conditions. For a long time, whether I realize it or not, there exists a habit within me to shut things out, to avoid certain things, certain people, to suppress my thinking, suppress storms going on inside. Shutting things out even includes closing my eyes. To the point where, on a deeper level, I've become disconnected from this innate, natural quality of who I am. On a deep level, I have then connected peace to isolation, to circumstantial conditions, to certain situations, certain weather, certain environments, and certain responses from others, certain outcomes. When this quality of who I am is very much related to taking some time to reflect, ponder about my identity. As I sit here with my eyes wide open, not physically wide open, but meaning I'm present, I am alert. My eyes could be just gently resting in some location in the room, relaxed, not forced. And I want to check in with myself. How do I identify myself? Just reflecting on my day. My habits of thinking, my habits of what I feel are my priorities. What do these thoughts I have, these priorities, what do they reflect about my sense of identity, my responses and reactions? Not judging, just assessing. The way a doctor and nurse assesses for signs and symptoms. I'm checking internally my feelings, my attitudes, my behaviors in the day. What do they reflect of my sense of identity? No judgment. Often pulled by roles, outcomes, living by expectations others have, or maybe I have of myself. Concerns and worries. Helps me assess to see where peacelessness comes from. But on the other side, What am I really looking for? Why am I here sitting in this quiet solitude? Am I looking for peace? Am I looking for understanding? Am I looking for freedom? Am I looking to slow down? Or perhaps seeking for meaning and purpose? What if I am not the roles I play in the day? What if I am not how others see me, how they respond? What if I am not defined by outcomes, projects? What if peace, understanding and compassion, love, truth? What if I were to realize these feelings can't be seen? And yet I seek to feel them. Me, the one sitting here right now, me, the one, the thinker, the one who seeks to understand, the one who is looking for some solitude. Me, the being inside looking through these eyes. I know what that feeling of peace feels like. Perhaps I find it in different situations or scenes or conditions, but I'm still looking for this invisible feeling. And there are times when I just want to be. Without much thinking, revealing who I really am, a being, just a spark of life, this living being looking through these eyes, hearing through these ears. I am life itself. this quiet presence of life. And I operate through thinking, through just whatever awareness I hold of myself. Physical awareness, whatever roles, or even just the awareness of peace. Or just to be. I'm just consciousness. Whatever awareness I hold, I am awareness itself. Coloring what I feel, think, see. I seek for simplicity. I seek for lightness. I seek for stillness. I seek for stability. Because these experiences reflect what I really am. What it really feels like to be at rest. When it feels like everything is resolved. No waste, no problems, no worries, no anxiety. Just a sense of lightness and freedom, sense of simplicity. I'm just not aware of the memory of who I really am. A being, a soul inside this body. I've always been a soul. And where there is this real silence, this silence is very different from isolation. It's a very different kind of silence from suppression, from avoiding. This silence is based on that ingredient called truth. The truth of who I am. Feeling the awareness of who I am. I have always been a soul. I've always been a guest inside the body I reside in. But I've been pulled so much by the physical senses that I live so much on the outside of what I see all around me and in the mirror. I've forgotten about me, the being. That I use these eyes like windows. Me, the being. The image that is separate from me, the roles separate from me. Everyone's perception. And that is all a definition of me. Even my perception of myself. That in this quiet space where there are no roles, no list of things to do, no need to prove anything to anyone, I get to be. So many say that they just want to be and yet not understand what that means. I am the being. I just want to be in the experience. A qualitative experience that recharges me, that grounds me, fills me. And allows for clarity. allows me to remember. I am simply a soul who has forgotten myself. Any kind of reactions that happen, it's because of having forgotten myself. This quiet time is for remembering who I am. I don't need to close my eyes to remember who I am. I just want to understand that I am a soul. And from that understanding, see these reactions, accumulation of habits, for what they really are. I see them with understanding. And still take the time to feel what it feels like to be a soul. Take the time to remember I'm a soul, just a guest in this body. I want to learn to remember I'm a soul as I sit here, so that I can learn to remember I'm a soul as I walk and move around. But it first begins just in this solitude, even with just a seed of recognition. Who do I believe am I? On a day-to-day basis. Even if it's just one trace of faith, I'm much more than I can see through the eyes in the mirror. That little trace of faith can grow and go deep. It's all I need to hold. I don't need to close the eyes to hold that trust in who I am. And that concludes this evening's session. A warm appreciation for joining this evening. You are more than welcome to come back to this channel in 5 minutes. A very relevant topic to the next session, relevant to tonight's experience. So at 7:35 to 8:15, we have Raja Yoga Essentials through an interview format. And the topic is, what is meditation? Otherwise, our next session will be on Saturday, 2 o'clock. We have Inner Fitness. Again, a beautiful opportunity looking at this concept of fitness, very common in the world now, but what is fitness of the soul, inner fitness? Always back to this aspect of this awareness of being a soul and my capacity. Thank you again. Om Shanti.